The thing is, presentations take forever. You have to do the research, the design, the outline, like, it's a lot of work. And especially if you're not a designer. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how I generated, well, basically my agent generated this amazing PowerPoint presentation with one prompt. Okay, so to create a presentation using an AI, first you have to open an Ajelix chat. And so I will start with a prompt because I have already saved my prompt in my prompt library. So let me just find it. Okay, so for this use case, I decided that I want to create a pitch deck for my SaaS to show to investors, for example. So the first thing, so my prompt starts with asking AI to do the research for my SaaS product, as I'm too lazy to provide this output or outline, and I don't want to do anything by myself. So I'm just adding the link to my SaaS. So, and it's super important to notice that when I'm adding a link, it's important to enable web search so AI can research the most the fresh information that is online. And so, yeah, I'm asking AI to research my SaaS product and the market, and then create a modern professional PowerPoint pitch deck for an investor meeting, and blah, 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 blah. And there's lots of other things. Okay, so the next thing you should make sure before doing this is that you have enabled agent mode. So we're not sending this to the chat, we're sending this to the agent because the process, the task itself is complex. And so it involves several steps and workflows. And so we want to make sure that we're using agent for this task. Otherwise, the chat won't be able to provide a result. The next thing we should check is to change the AI model because it's a complex process. I would always select the most capable model. And here you can see the intelligent levels that are compared between the models. It's super good for agent-based tasks. And I would advise using better model because you wouldn't get any good output using models that are smaller and not that intelligent. So let's use the best model that we have here. And yeah, let's click send. So it will take some time, definitely. Before executing the task, AI should prepare a workflow plan that he is preparing right now. So as you can see here. So, and yeah, and so he has outlined 6 tasks that he will do. And at this point, we can see the reasoning of the AI agent. So what he thinks he should do at this point. And if we needed, we could add additional steps and tell him to recreate the workflow plan, for example, to add additional slides or things like that. But at this point, everything looks pretty good. So I'm just going to click Start Task. And yeah, we'll see what AI will create. At this point, so let me just add a little note that usually agents tasks takes a lot of time to perform. Not a lot. It actually depends on the task that you're doing. But at this point, it could take 5 minutes or more. So I'm gonna pause a video for now, and I will get back when AI will finish the presentation. Okay, so I think I managed to caught the end of the agent working so you could see in real life how it looks when AI is finishing the presentation. Okay, and so it actually took more than 10 minutes to perform this task. So I'm going to show you some part of the reasoning that the agent did. So, well, it's a lot. It performed, like here, 47 actions, 11 actions. He did the research, the presentation, the content, the outline, and yeah, so he created a presentation with 11 slides. So using colors, I didn't even ask him to what kind of colors to use, but yeah, okay. And here you can see the file, the output that AI has given us. And so here we can see the thumbnails, but we will go for the presentation. And yeah, when you open the file, you can either download it or you can add to save my files, and you can reuse it whenever you need it. But at this time, I'm going to download it because I want to see how it looks. So yeah, let's open the file. I'm excited. Hope it will be good. Okay, so yeah, you see my presentation. And okay, so this is Ajelix. Okay, the spreadsheets are broken. That's pretty accurate. The solution ad that speaks spreadsheets, that's actually one of the things that we do, yes. 18 AI tools, one platform. So he even generated charts and did these numbers are pretty accurate, to be honest, because I have created pitch decks, so I actually know the numbers. Business model, yeah, pretty accurate. Premium SaaS. The prices are not correct, to be honest, but I can easily change that. I'm guessing that there is an old information on the internet. Proven product market fit. Yeah, we do have these kind of numbers. Yeah, we are founded in Latvia, and yeah, this is also very accurate, and these are also very accurate. And wow, he even created competitive landscape and go-to-market strategy and financial outlook with projections on where we could be this, and wow, and even KPIs. So wow, and seeking Series A. Yeah, well, this is amazing. At this point, if I want to, I can just take the presentation over and, for example, change some of the things, or the pricing, the part with the pricing. For example, I can change here that it's starting from $20 per month, and so I can adjust the presentation. And if I provided him with our our brand colors, he would have used it. And I think this presentation is better than most presentations that people usually create. Like, I have seen several pitches, like they are, most of them are not that good, but I mean, this presentation is amazing, and it did perform the task for more than 10 minutes. But when you see the result, it really makes sense, and I think it's life changing. And yeah, and so at this point, you can take the presentation, you can export it to PDF, or you can ask the agent to export it to PDF, because he can also do that. But I mean, it's just a 2 buttons, so it's easily to do that. And at this point, I actually want to add this presentation to my files, because whenever I want to edit this PowerPoint, or do something more with this slide, or maybe update information, I can already provide him with the template, and he will take the template and adjust the information for my needs. Or, for example, use the same design, just change some kind of content. So I'm gonna save it for later. So yeah, it doesn't disappear. So okay, so if you enjoyed this video, especially if you enjoyed this presentation, make sure to go to ajelix.com, sign up for the chat, and here you can not only generate spreadsheets, PowerPoint presentations, but you can also create spreadsheets. You can create landing pages, like you can create financial dashboards. Here, let me show you an example of the wedding agency landing page that we did. And so you can even create a different kinds of apps, like I can't find an app right now at the moment. For example, this app, like you can create a fully interactive apps using Ajelix, and it is totally all agentic and super user friendly. And yeah, so if you enjoyed it, I will insert a prompt in the description below, and also we have also several other videos and guides, and I will make sure to write a blog article on this, so you can follow it through text. And so yeah, and let me know if this was useful, because this is one of my first videos, and I would really appreciate an information on if I'm speaking too fast or too slow, or maybe I need to dig into more details. So thank you so much for staying that long, and yeah, we'll see you in the feed.